Today I want to do a little video on cold start on my 77 Chevy. This was my first truck. My dad bought it brand new in 1977. It's 350 with a granny gear. It's got the Big 10 suspension package. It's got a bad clutch, so we haven't driven it in a while, but I usually try to crank it once a week and keep it running. Also going to change oil and filter today, and do a few little other odds and ends to it. The choke's messed up on this truck, so you usually have to pat the gas a couple times to get it to start. And the ignition switch is broke too, so we'll see if it'll start. When I change oil on anything of mine, I want to make sure the engine's hot and to remove the oil cap to improve the flow of oil out of the engine. One unique thing about this truck, my dad added a coolant filter, probably back in the 80s. That's actually off a John Deere tractor, that housing. But I try to change that regular, especially when I was driving the truck. I would change it regular. Just makes the radiator and everything last a whole lot longer. Heater core lasts longer. I'm eventually going to take this truck and build another truck out of it. I want to get a good frame and a good body at some point. But I got so many irons in the fire right now I can't do it. But at some point I will redo this truck because there's a lot of good parts on it, and it's too good of an engine to let ruin. You know, all I'm gonna do to the engine, it's all original. It ain't never been tore down but once, and Dad put a timing chain in it at 100,000 miles, but it's never had any internal issues. I'm just gonna put a set of gaskets on it, and I might not even pull the heads off. It just runs so good, cranks so good, I might just run it till it quits and see how many miles I can get out of it. One thing I will do when I build this truck is I want to put a Ranger overdrive in it, and that's an overdrive box that mounts between the engine and transmission, and allows you to split all the gears, so it'd be like driving a 6-speed twin stick. I think that'd be pretty neat. I think it'd help out the truck tows too, which this truck tows really good. It's got good power. It's got 373 gears in the rear end, so it doesn't have any trouble getting anything going with that granny gear. Another thing I've started to run on my bigger trucks is the 2-quart oil filter. It's a Wix filter. The Wix number is 51794 and the Napa number is 1794. I figure it can't hurt to hold an extra quart of oil. It's got that much more filter capacity. You know, it ain't that much more than a regular filter. And the Havoline oil comes in six quart containers now, so it uses up all my 6-quart containers, which is nice. I don't have a bunch of extra oil hanging around. But yeah, I figure it can't hurt nothing to run that tall filter. I don't run it on my Camaro or my Caprice. I actually run the stock truck filter on those, because the original filter was kind of a short filter and it didn't even hold a quart. But yeah, I've been using these. This is the second one I've put on, and so far I'm tickled to death. I mean, it's a good, it's a Wix brand filter, so it's a good filter.